Hello there. Welcome to this video. Today's Wednesdays we work. I'm totally working on getting up from the bed today. So hey there trooper, and welcome to this week's video of Wednesdays we work towards health, a weight loss journey. In this week's episode we are going to have a little bit of a shorter episode, and I'm just going to chill a little bit. I've actually prepared it to be very chill. I got a cup of tea and I got my very warm sleepy sweater. I cannot complain about lack of heat. I also got my radiator on because we get like 10 to 20 minus degrees outside. I also got my very comfy blanket on me, and we're just sitting here chilling a little bit closer to the wall, just relaxing. I got my other blue lights on, which are also very nice, a different pair. The last couple of days my eyes have been a little bit more sensitive to lights and blue lights and sitting in front of the screen a lot and editing and everything. But good. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're already a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. You do get a little bit of extra love when you subscribe to my channel and like my videos and comment in the videos. So I post Wednesdays to work, Friday fun, and Sunday scare. So it's about 3 to 5 videos per week depending on what happens in life and how much time I have to edit. Wednesdays to work are basically about when we're working towards goals and dreams that we have in our lives. For me right now, it's mostly focused on health, building good habits, and a part of that is also a weight loss journey. And then Friday fun and Sunday scare, it's all about gaming, a lot of chill fun games, and we have scary games and also action games somewhere there in between. I love playing a lot of different kinds of games. The old ones, the retro, and the new ones, and everything there in between. So in this episode we are going to have a little bit more of a chill, shorter episode. We are going from a bigger episode where I was talking about cravings and how I deal with them, and then I also went on a rant on about a lot of other things that are very relatable to all of this losing weight, and like there's so many points and so many important things to actually recognize and see and know about, etc. Like there's a lot. Also a part of any type of journey, any type of goal, anything you're working towards, it's also important to have some rest and chill. So therefore this episode is about chilling. Like I'm just gonna give my update and chill talk a little bit and I'll keep this episode kind of short. And this is kind of a good way leading towards the next or the episode after that. I'm not really sure when it will come out. I will do a lot of research because I was asked to actually talk a little bit more about sleep and stress. Like those are two very important topics, and they are very related to how you eat and your hormones and how you crave food and how you like a lot of mental health and a lot of things that can happen in your body. But it will not be until the next episode or the episode after that, because I do want it to be good and informative, hopefully not relatable, but if you do have troubles, you might watch this, and in that case I do want it to be a bit helpful. I'm not an expert, but I do a little bit of research and I have a lot of my own experiences, so I will try to mix it together into a good episode. So in any type of goal and dreams and whatever you're working hard towards, it's really good to be mindful about having rests and being nice to yourself and taking care of yourself, and do also have the focus on the fact that you need to eat, sleep, drink water, and take care of your body. Maybe have some walks, not only always sit down. Stretch a little bit, take care of your neck. It's easy to get headache. So even if you want to be on a grind of like 100, 110%, 150%, you need to kind of into that grind. Find some ways to take a rest, find ways to wind down and take it easy. Because some people do just kind of naturally know how to work hard, but then have rest in there and they just feel fine. And then we have others like myself. We work really hard and then we push a little bit extra and we push a little bit extra and we push a little bit extra, and then we have suddenly pushed too much. So suddenly we start to feel really bad. We get pains in our body, we get pains in the wrists, we get pains in the neck, we might get a headache, straining your eyes, getting lack of sleep, and then the cycle continues. Like when I have done those bigger episodes, it does take a lot of more time. So I will push a little bit extra because I do want to try and make the deadlines, but ultimately in the end it usually doesn't work. So it usually comes out a day later or maybe 2 days later. Like last week I didn't post until Friday, I think. But that's just a thing that has to be okay, because yeah, I'm working towards it, I'm learning, and I'm building a library where I can utilize effects and sounds and music. So it becomes a little bit faster But then we also have a matter of fact that life happens all around you all the time. Like, I try not to beat myself down because I didn't put out it on the Wednesday when I have said I'm gonna put out it on Wednesdays. That's just the way it is. Because this video came out on Friday. Friday Fun ended up coming out on Sunday, and then Sunday Scare didn't come out until Monday or Tuesday, I don't really remember. So I am sorry when videos do come out a little bit late. The episodes will come, they will come. So this week, I'm hoping with this shorter episode and everything, I will actually already be back on track. And also last week I did mention that I have been putting together a schedule and everything in my phone, and I'm just working towards like the details of how I want my routines to go. And already yesterday I actually managed to keep to my routines and plans quite well. So I'm trying to keep pushing towards doing that every day for this week. So my schedule is kind of more like an inspiration and a motivator and a goal setter and a way of knowing that, okay, these are the things that I want to work throughout the day, but if I do have laundry or other things to fix, I will fix those things, and then I will go to my schedule and know that, okay, I need to edit today, I've had plans on maybe working out today, maybe I will skip the workout today and do workout tomorrow instead. Like, also having flexibility into all of that. A part of that flexibility is the fact to be able to listen to your mind and your body and know that, like, today I'm not feeling that well, maybe I should just take a little bit of extra rest. Having that little bit of extra rest is good and also something that is necessary sometimes. But of course also sometimes you should not listen too much to your brain because then you will just keep on resting because rest is nice. So you have to find a balance between listening to the fact that you need a rest and to the fact that maybe you don't need a rest right now. It's complicated. So I guess that is part of my update, that I have been keeping a bit to the schedule that I set, and I do like the routines that I kind of put in. So then a little bit more updates. Scale weight yesterday morning was at 77.0 kilos. So technically that is no difference since the last week. Last week it was like 76.9 kilos. But the average from last week did go from 77.26 kilos to 76.71 this week. And why the average is like that is because throughout the week I did go down and then I went up again. From middle of week towards the weekend there was a little bit more food. We had Taco Friday also, and this weekend I had 2 sodas and this kind of bag of chips. It's like, but it's not potato chips, it's from lentils? You call it lentils? It's a little bit less fatty and a little bit more healthy, and the bags are really small, so both a bit on Friday and then on Saturday. So overall that whole bag of chips is like 450 to 500 calories, I think. That's not a lot, but they are so good. This, if you ever get the brand, it's so tasty. I have a tendency to really like onion chips, but not only was it a little bit more food, maybe some more fatty food, I don't really remember, but the taco was kind of calorific and I did eat a little bit extra. But I did also work out on, I think, Wednesday. Yeah, I did work out on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and in these workouts I did a lot of muscle workouts, and I was actually pushing a lot extra, and I felt very sore on the Thursday and Friday, and then I had some muscle workout again and I pushed again and felt very sore. So my hope is that maybe some fat disappeared and some muscles actually was built throughout these days, and that could also be one fact of gaining a little bit of weight. But also when you do workouts, your muscles have a tendency to retain a little bit of extra water, so therefore you can also gain a bit of water weight through that. All of this is such a science. The body just do all of these things. But this week I do feel a little bit more compelled, I do feel a little bit more motivated, I do feel a little bit more going towards being actually quite serious with like all of the bits and pieces in my life. So I'm actually trying to count a bit of calories this week also, and actually trying to be a little bit more on the extra serious side of not overeating, and seeing if I can maybe lose a little bit of weight this week. Because it has been standing quite still and not really happening that much the last couple of weeks. We do have a lot of reasons to why that is, but still, I guess it's time to try and push a little bit. Actually be in a small calorific deficit and see how it goes. So some plans for my YouTube channel. I've been thinking that in my gaming videos you can actually see my shelf in the background. I know that when I moved into my room I actually designed the shelf in one way like how I wanted it back then. But now when I started getting serious with YouTube, I suddenly had this aha moment like 1-2 weeks ago. Like in my videos you only see the top part of the shelves. I cover the down part of the shelves, and it's also usually very dark down there, so you can't really see what's in the shelves. So I did have this idea that I should rearrange my shelf and like put gaming figurines and nerdy stuff like that higher on the shelf, a little bit more visible to your eyes through the camera, and also put my games up on the shelves, so it's just games and figurines and all of that. So I'm gonna fix that someday. That's a plan for my YouTube channel now. It feels good to have a shorter one, a little bit easier. Soon enough we will have a video also where I think it's time to compare bodies again from the video I did in the beginning, to see now how it actually is starting to look. I do believe it will be a bit of a difference, fully sure, but I think there will be quite a difference. So if you're still here by the end of this video, I thank you so very much for watching this video and staying the whole time. If you haven't subscribed, we have a subscribe button right there in the corner. Do please consider subscribing. As I said in the beginning of the video, we have Wednesdays We Work, where we're working towards goals and dreams, and we have Friday Fun and Sunday Scare if you like horror games or just like cute, chill, fun games. So if you do enjoy gaming, please consider watching one of my gaming videos. And for these videos, there will be another video out on next Wednesday, and in that video I will probably be trying to touch on the subject of stress. And also before this episode ends, if you did like this video or anything in the video, please press the thumbs up button, it really helps my channel. And in the comments down below, do tell me and do tell others what you tend to do when you want to chill down, wind down a little bit, stress down, and just do something nice for yourself. And with that, I will end this episode. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you in another episode. Bye, Trooper! What's your turnip prices? 60 at Bells? I'm expecting a small spike in turnip prices this week. Thank you so much, Tommy. That's all for today. Thank you. See you later. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hell yeah. Time to turn it off and edit video.